Hi there, this is a review for the second corset that I made myself in black pinstripe fabric. Here is the front, the side, the back, and the other side. I am very pleased with how this corset turned out. It is the second one that I've made. It is a 20-inch corset and my waist is about 25 inches right now, so it is by far the curviest corset I have ever owned. It is very comfortable because it is made for my measurements. Therefore, I only cinch at the waist and I'm not pinching my hips or my rib cage. The center front is 12 inches long and the back is 10.5 inches long. I consider this to be a long line corset because it goes over the hips, and it is made from a 4-panel pattern. So you can sort of see on this side here. It's better to see from inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. The pattern I got from Express Corsetry, and I can put a link for that in the description. It's made from 3 layers. The outside layer is made from this very soft cotton pinstripe material that I recycled from an old coat from a garage sale that I bought for $1. I had just enough material to make it. The outside is also flat lined to cotton twill, and then the inside is also black cotton twill. The busk is also recycled from a plastic boned corset. This is a metal busk, but when I bought it from eBay I had no idea that the corset was plastic, of course. Now I know better. And it is pretty flexible but still sturdy enough to be used in the corset. So because it is flexible and it's only about a 1/2 inch wide, I decided to add a flat steel bone next to it. And the flat steel bones I ordered this time are much thicker than the first corset I made, which is a plus. There are 6 total flats in here and 12 total spiral steels, so that makes 18 total bones, and it is also double boned. I also used the sandwich technique where I did stitch in the ditch this time to complete the complete attachments from the top layer to the bottom layer, so everything's attached together. I did roll pinning this time. I learned that from Lucy, and I'll put up a link for her roll pinning technique as well. There is a waist tape in here that goes all the way from the front to the back, and it is sandwiched in the invisible technique. There are 20 total grommets that are silver. They do have splits in them because I'm not the best at putting in grommets, but they don't catch on the laces at all. The laces themselves are a little bit slippery. They're a nylon, slightly stretchy, but that actually helps me to get into the corset a little bit better. I made a big mistake this time by adding the bones before I put the grommets in. So you can see almost next to every single grommet there was a tear from hitting the grommets onto the bones, so I had to go back and hand sew those little pieces up. Thank goodness they were all on the inside except for one, because I accidentally put one grommet in backwards and I had to take it out and re-put it in. So that's another learning experience there. Always put the grommets in before the bones. This time I machine stitched on the binding and I think it turned out beautifully. I put the binding on, I stitched it from the back first, from the inside, and then I folded it over and stitched it from the outside, so then the outside would be perfectly stitched, and the inside, if I missed the binding itself, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Let's see. I think for my next corset, I'm going to use 6 panels instead of 4 because it was really difficult to sew such a curvy pattern with only 4 panels, and when there are more panels, that means you make each panel less curvy and you still can get a very curvy corset in the end. So that's what I'm going to do for my next project. I think that's everything I had to say about this corset. If you like my video, you can click the like button, and if you have any questions, you can write that in the comments. Thanks for watching.